O Son of Being, if poverty overtake thee, be not sad, for in time the Lord of wealth shall visit thee. Fear not abasement, for glory shall one day rest on thee. O Son of Man, thou dost wish for gold, and I desire thy freedom from it. Thou thinkest thyself rich in its possession, and I recognize thy wealth and thy sanctity therefrom. By my life, this is my knowledge, and that is thy fancy. How can my way accord with thine? O Son of Man, bestow my wealth upon my poor, that in heaven thou mayest draw from stores of unfading splendor and treasures of imperishable glory. But by my life, to offer up thy soul is a more glorious thing, couldst thou but see with mine eye. The wealth of the other world is nearness to God. It is the commandment of the blessed beauty. May my life be a sacrifice at his threshold, that whosoever engages in a craft should endeavor to acquire in it utmost proficiency. Should he do so, that craft becometh a form of worship. Tell the rich of the midnight sighing of the poor, lest heedlessness lead them into the path of destruction and deprive them from the tree of wealth. To give and to be generous are attributes of mine. Well is it with him that adorneth himself with my virtues. Be generous in prosperity, and thankful in adversity. Be a treasure to the poor, an admonisher to the rich, an answerer of the cry of the needy. We must be like the fountain or spring that is continually emptying itself of all that it has, and is continually being refilled from an invisible source. To be continually giving out for the good of our fellows, undeterred by fear of poverty and reliant on the unfailing bounty of the source of all wealth and all good. This is the secret of right living. I bear witness, O my God, that thou hast created me to know thee and to worship thee. I testify at this moment to my powerlessness and to thy might, to my poverty and to thy wealth. Thou seest, O my Lord, this stranger hastening to his most exalted home, neath the canopy of thy majesty and within the precincts of thy mercy, and this transgressor seeking the ocean of thy forgiveness, and this lowly one the court of thy glory, and this poor creature the orient of thy wealth. Lord, pitiful are we, grant us thy favor. Poor, bestow upon us a share from the ocean of thy wealth. Needy, do thou satisfy us. Abased, give us thy glory. The fowls of the air and the beasts of the field receive their meat each day from thee, and all beings partake of thy care and loving kindness. Bestow wealth upon the poor, and give peace and security to the fearful. Accept us in thy kingdom, and illumine us with the light of guidance. Thou art the powerful and the omnipotent. Thou art the generous. Thou art the clement. Thou art the kind. He who cometh with one goodly deed will receive a tenfold reward. There is no doubt that the living Lord will abundantly confirm those who expend their wealth in his path. Poor and desolate I am, O Lord. Immerse me in the ocean of thy wealth. Athirst, suffer me to drink from the living waters of thy loving kindness. Glorified be my Lord, the all-glorious. Raise a cry within thyself, that all the inmates of the chambers of paradise, that are the embodiments of the eternal wealth, may understand and hearken. Lord, turn me not away from the ocean of thy wealth and the heaven of thy mercy, and ordain for me the good of this world and hereafter. Verily thou art the Lord of the mercy seat, enthroned in the highest. There is none other God but thee, the one, the all-knowing, the all-wise. Lord, thou seest him that kneeleth, yearning to arise and serve thee, the dead calling for eternal life from the ocean of thy favor, and craving to soar to the heavens of thy wealth, the stranger longing for his home of glory neath the canopy of thy grace, the seeker hastening by thy mercy to the door of bounty, the sinful turning to the ocean of forgiveness and pardon. Open thou the doors of wealth and abundance unto him, and make him an heir to the treasures of the kingdom, which perisheth not. Make him a sign of thy bestowals among the peoples, and reinforce him by the sea of thy generosity and bounty, surging with the waves of thy grace and favor. Verily thou art the generous, the merciful. Incline your ears, O friends of God, to the voice of him whom the world hath wronged, and hold fast unto whatsoever will exalt his cause. He verily guideth whomsoever he pleases unto his straight path. This is a revelation that infuseth strength into the feeble, and crowneth with wealth the destitute.